Let's see. How do I look today? Oh, God. You know, it's very tough. I sleep and I get up and, gee, I'm getting older and older. What do you do? But you know, if you go to nightclubs, the lights low so the girls can't see how old you are. That's the last time I went to a nightclub, 20 years ago. Now, what have we got? Oh, well, you know, the usual for the director. Yeah. Especially when a magistrate says, let you off and doing lines in front of 3 police officers. And she reads a letter from the solicitor. She looks up at me and she goes, I'll allow this one to pass or something. She goes, learn to cope. She's screaming down at me, learn to cope. She was to learn me get off. And then she's like, give me that, learn to cope. Like, oh, yeah, you're done wrong, I learn to cope. I've been wow. I mean, I'm going to go out and have a couple more lines in front of police officers. I don't think that's quite right. Well, I didn't do it like that. It was like, you know, they looked up. It was like I was in my car. And yeah, put half of a Panadol in my car and can't find anything. I'm screaming, no probable cause, I take that suspicion, come to director, 30 minutes to do the job. Where's the toxicology report for that? Huh? So I'm deemed intent to supply. Yeah, I drove an Audi A8 from Castle Cove to Maroubra, so I can sell half a Xanax for $5 wearing a Xenia suit and Gucci shoes. Can you please get her fired, that one? The other cop came running out. Beautiful girl. She just wanted to help people. She goes, go to the person's office at the court and they'll just throw it in the bin, they'll just go it. No, what I want for my arrest. I want the cops. You're under arrest, what? For what? For only half a Panadol. I'm in Xanax for yeah, of course. We'll laugh their heads off. I'm going to go to America now and find the shareholders. I'll get to the point. I've got this lawyer now. Where are we? So is this right? Yeah. Antagonizing me. You getting this? I've had enough. Why is it so down? Oh no, because I haven't slept for it. Now, we'll go do it. So we've got here. So he decides to. He's a lawyer from the same address. Because I wrote one sentence in 22 years. I put, I, Timothy Kontos, control Contos Approach Limited. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but the tax consultancies come from long investors, your inheritance, your father's in you. Of course he is. They pointed me the day he passed away. And his shares are still there. And I was going to call up how many deputy registrars and the ATF and the ASIC and tell him what to do. And he's going to have a meeting simultaneously onto 3 companies. What a smart lawyer this is. Very fast. He's going to have one meeting, 3 simultaneously for 3 companies. Wow. It's like, you know, that hoodlum on the street where he's got 3 boxes and say, where's the ball? Where's the ball under this cup, you know? Like they do in New Orleans. Huh? Pathetic. So, which one is it? Because in all the other ones, it's like, I resolved that I resign as a director, secretary, resign as a director and secretary, relinquish my rights. And the bank says, I relinquish my rights as beneficiary. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, good on you, darling. Yeah. We're going to foreclose your property in 90 days. What, the one that you keep making us on the loan, and I sold the loan 2 months ago? Yes. What's it worth? About 6 million, 7 million? Yeah, why don't you shove it up your ass? I hung up. Had enough. Just after my dog died, I didn't give a fuck anymore. They called me up after another 90 days. You ready for this? So we're going to give you another 90 days. You're copying out for 25 years. You wonder why that fucking screaming guy in a fucking Audi, BMW, screaming at you. That was the beginning. Imagine what I went through. Huh? You're going to start an AFP investigation, or you're going to have people die in the streets when I go and tell my story overseas? You know, does this lawyer understand the fathom of this? What he's doing? Because I said I'll go tell my story. He doesn't care. Just understand something, that when I go and tell my story, because I don't take payoffs, huh? And that's why CEOs resign, all this kind of stuff, and the change of chairmen and boardmen and banks. And 70 years with the bank. I'm going to make a point. No, I'm not mad. They've thrown me into hospital twice, 3 times, and they all say the same thing. Critically low in vitamin D, and you're absolutely perfect. You've got a lot going on up there. I don't. Can they just fuck off and leave my estate alone? My father worked hard. Because if he goes through with this, huh, I'm off to the world to tell my story, to live it at every church. Huh? There must be some rock and roll priest that calls me up and goes, Tim, yeah, I want you to come back and meet someone. Yeah, what? His mother's died, she needs medical equipment. So I check one out for. What do you think the village is going to do for me? It's their choice to say. These priests, they have a way of doing things. That's just one thing that could happen. I'm just trying to give you an idea of this. I'm not giving you threats. Huh? Tell these people, these children to fuck off. They do this every couple of years. I've had enough, huh? I'm have a stroke or something. I need to find a wife and have some children and live my life, please. I had enough of this guy, huh? So I'm going to go tell my story. I'm sure these Russians aren't just sit down and write a letter to the lawyers. No. I don't think that they even know what pen or paper is. They probably know what a machine gun is and a fucking grenade. You know? I'm just saying, these people are liable to do anything. And when it does happen, if it does happen, I hope it doesn't. But these people are so arrogant. I'm sure there's going to be more than a couple of, like gentlemen slaps on the face. Maybe that's what they need. Well, maybe I should try that first. A couple of gentlemen slaps with the glove on. Yes, let's see if that fixes the problem. 19 million gone. Oh, I need to get some sleep. So can you please, I need your consultancy. I see that you've got a firm there. And, yes, thank you.